So, let's get into it.
Winter time, all the time, ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Disrespectful and
Okay.
Winter one hell of a kid. Smoking gas, just
Winter.
what you doing out of dick? Slick talker since a jet.
Wintertime, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag, disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school, winter one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, jogging mid. I'm lit. What you doing? I done did. I swear. Slick talker since a jet. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm the truth like Ron. Killing, sipping lean and saying Juan. I did it. I taught myself to finesse. For real. I taught myself how to judge. For real. Being broke was no fun. No way. Wintertime, all the time. Wintertime, all the time.
So we start off this with wait. I think I'm missing something. Cue the sad music. Naruto is running from these villagers that just attacked him, and it's night and there's a storm. As Naruto would just be running around the village trying to get away from these villagers, he would run up a staircase, but he didn't realize. That's when the lightning struck him. As soon as he touched the staircase, it was pretty much over for him. Naruto wakes up in the hospital 3 days after the lightning strike. Naruto would try to get up, realizing that a whole bunch of fucking hospital equipment is plugged up to him. As Naruto would leave the hospital, even though the people, like the doctors and the nurses, not even understanding how Naruto healed so fast from a lightning strike. It's kind of hard to believe that a kid could even survive a lightning strike in the first place. The fact that he was alive was amazing, but the fact that he's just getting up, especially like 3 days after, Naruto realizing that, damn, what the fuck happened? He doesn't even know what happened to him. As Naruto would leave the hospital, he would eventually return to doing his academy stuff, not even knowing the powers that he recently got. It's almost like it was no different for him. For anybody who's looking on the outside, there was a difference. There's an increase of speed, intelligence. You see, the way his flash ability is gonna work, I'm changing Wally West's ability to be like an accelerate power. It can accelerate his speed, it can accelerate his levels of strength, and it can also accelerate his levels of intelligence. So it's kind of like an enhancement all around. So Naruto, not knowing of the abilities he had, he would just start his day regularly, going back to the academy, doing his regular shit, until an academy spar would happen between Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke, originally being a lot faster and stronger than him, even knowing the fireball jutsu. So the fight would begin, and Sasuke would just throw a fireball jutsu at Naruto, thinking that he cannot dodge it. Naruto would try to slide under it, but he would slide with incredible speeds, as he would be right next to Sasuke, right in front of him, pretty much instantly, as he would go for a classic uppercut, as Naruto would jump up in the air and will pretty much lotus him to the ground. Naruto, not even knowing how he did this, he just saw, some of these tuning and training ones, and he instantly remembered it. He doesn't know how he remembered it, but he just instantly had it in his brain. So when it came to fighting, he could remember anything if he paid attention to it long enough. So Naruto, pretty much knowing that move, he would lotus kick him down to the ground, as Sasuke would pretty much fall. Sasuke would do a substitution jutsu, not letting himself lose, as he would pull out kunai and he would throw at Naruto once he landed. Once Naruto landed to the ground, Naruto would phase for the attack. Naruto phases for the attack, and he just speeds right towards Sasuke. And that's when the match has to stop, due to it, getting too serious, it was only supposed to be a spar. As Haruka Sensei, I'm gonna pretty much break the two up, as Naruto would go off to train. As Naruto would train, knowing that he's gonna have to master this clone jutsu, because if he's not able to, he's gonna fail again and not be able to become a genin ever. So tough. So Naruto would pretty much start to train, knowing that he's not getting anywhere for the next 2 hours of his training. He decides to just go watch other people train. As Naruto just walks around the village, and he sees multiple people train, as he just pays attention and watches them. And Naruto watches for about an hour of seeing these Jonin train. So he instantly got their Jonin fucking potential of taijutsu. So Naruto would practice the moves, and pretty much Naruto would actually, if he were to see somebody else fight, then he would have to fight them. He would know their every move before they would do it, due to him having that taskmaster type shit, just remembering everything that they do, every movement. So Naruto, pretty much being able to remember everything, already has Jonin level taijutsu. And Naruto just being that good at taijutsu, not really knowing anything ninjutsu was, he would still be tricked by Mizuki. But midway of him stealing the scroll, his intelligence would kick in, realizing that it was all a trick. So Naruto would just take the scroll for himself and train off of it, actually knowing how to do it. And after he trains in the multi-shadow clone jutsu, which was a lot easier for him due to him having so much chakra. So pretty much he can just do that jutsu so easily. And after that hour of training, Mizuki would come through, and Mizuki would pretty much tell him to hand over the scroll, and it was all a trick, and he was gonna fucking kill him. And he throws the Demon One Shuriken at him, and Haruka is a little bit too late to catch it with his back. So Naruto would have to phase right through it. He actually go as far as phasing right through Mizuki himself. So when Wally West phases through people, he can give people a heart attack. So literally, he just gave this man Mizuki a heart attack, and he dead. So pretty much Naruto would hand over the scroll to somebody trustworthy, and Haruka would actually give him a headband. So now Naruto is a guaranteed genin, and he would walk away with a victory, actually catching the dub for once. So Naruto would celebrate by eating ramen with Haruka, and it is what it is. After that, Naruto would pretty much come to the graduation, and they would all be assigned to their teams. Naruto would be assigned to the same team of Team 7, which would be Sasuke himself and Sakura, as everybody else would leave because their senseis came to go and get them, as Kakashi Sensei, the Team 7 Sensei, did not come until hours late. So pretty much about 2.5 hours later, Kakashi Sensei came in, and he pretty much tells them to go on the rooftop, as Kakashi Sensei would ask them an important question. What did they want to do during their ninja career, basically? What's their goals and aspirations? And Naruto just says he wants to be a Hokage. And Sasuke, he just wants to kill a certain someone, aka his brother Itachi Uchiha, for killing his whole fucking family. That's why he's salty and emo and shit. So pretty much, Sakura, I forgot what Sakura said. I haven't watched man, I watched the show recently. I watched the show in 2020 again, like for the 100th time. But I still don't remember what she said. So pretty much she said whatever the fuck she said. And yeah. So Kakashi would body flicker away. And yeah. Naruto would just jump off the balcony. Sasuke would go off to do whatever the fuck Sasuke does in his meantime. Probably just staring out windows being sad. And Sakura, we ain't gonna talk about her. Anyway, Naruto, he goes to train some more, and he just goes to sleep because Kakashi just told him to not eat breakfast because they may throw it up. But no, Naruto's still gonna eat breakfast because he's not fucking stupid. Okay, so just the Jonin rank is the best rank a ninja could have, and they're pretty much qualified to become a Hokage, which is pretty much the god of the village, the president basically. So pretty much, if a Jonin, somebody so strong, is gonna fight a Genin, somebody that is the weakest rank of all ninjas, why wouldn't he be prepared for it? So it's just non-ethical for that to work out. So Naruto would pack his lunch and eat his breakfast because he's not a fucking retard. So Naruto would get to the training place, and hours later Kakashi would pull up. He would explain the bell test again, and he would tell him to start, as they would all go to the bushes to hide because that's something they would have to learn in the academy. But Naruto wouldn't. Naruto would just speed right past Kakashi and take the bells, and it was just easy as that. Kakashi was confused at the speed. Sasuke was, well, not as much, but still, there's still shock, and Sakura doesn't even know what's going on anymore. So pretty much, it is what it is, right? So pretty much, Kakashi, they would still fail them after, because the bell test was to use teamwork, but that was kept out of the whole fucking discussion. They have to use teamwork, and there's only 2 bells, so that means only 2 people out of the team can pass. But if you use teamwork, all of y'all pass. But since Naruto just did it by himself and he didn't use teamwork, he didn't pass, and he got put to the log because he didn't use teamwork. He tried to go at it by himself, and even if it did work, it's not always going to be like that for him. So it was just a lesson learned, and Naruto is strapped to the log for the rest of the day. He can't eat his lunch, and Kakashi would pretend to go eat his lunch somewhere else, and he told them to not feed Naruto. So Naruto over there starving, and Sasuke would give him food because he can't have a member of the team be fucking weak and shit. So yeah, pretty much the same reason why Naruto ate breakfast instead of listening to Kakashi. So pretty much Naruto would get fed by Sasuke. Then Kakashi pulls up on them and tells them that they passed because he was willing to help a teammate. Is those who break the laws are bad, but those who betray their friends are worse. So you may break the laws of being a ninja, you may do this, you may do that, you may do something bad, but at least you didn't betray your friends. And that's pretty much the whole fucking lesson that Kakashi tried to teach them. It was a lesson well learned. And ever since then, they've been training together and learning the ethics of teamwork. Psych, they're all trash. They don't know how to do teamwork still. So pretty much, Naruto and Sasuke still don't like each other. Sakura, we're gonna go talk about her. Anyway, Sasuke, he's gonna be getting like fucking Wind style. We're giving him Wind style. And Sakura's getting Earth style because, yeah. Because Naruto, he's kind of strong. So we kind of need the whole team to be strong. Kakashi's fine though. He's already strong. But yeah, with that being said, that's where I'm gonna leave this one off though. That's where we end this off. But I'm legally obligated to say to you to subscribe to this channel because reasons, and YouTube wants me to. So yeah.